Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jazzy. So typically when I go into a video, I have something that I'm planning on saying, but this video, I don't know why I'm struggling. I've started it 4 times already and stopped it because I'm like, where am I going with this conversation? But hopefully we can get through it now. Usually I have more to say. What is the deal? I have a lot to say. It's just putting it all into words is a little bit difficult. So first things first, I'm going to start with the fact that it is the weekend. It is a Saturday. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a fan of Saturdays because everybody is out and about doing their running. And I'm not a fan. I don't like sitting in the line at Dunkin' for an hour. I know I need to get there soon because it starts getting busy around 9 and it's 8:50 now. So I probably do need to head out shortly. But everybody is out and about on the weekends and the kids are out and about. The kids are off on the weekends. I do not understand why people like having the weekends off. Literally people fight to have the weekends off. Dominic works his shifts right now are he's off Sunday and Monday and he keeps talking about how he needs to make sure he keeps his shift because everybody wants his shift. And I'm like, why do people like being off on Sunday? It makes no sense to me. I mean, Sunday's a good day to be off. I don't necessarily mind that, but Saturday is my worst. It's my least favorite day of the week. But I guess back in the day, when I had a normal person job, it was a good day because you're off on a Saturday. But that's everybody else is off on a Saturday. Why wouldn't you want to be off a different day? Also, you guys, something that I've noticed every time that I'm editing my videos is there's fuzzies that float around me constantly. You guys never say a word about it, but literally this is an animal world that I live in, and I'm sure that's why none of you say anything. But I see dust flying all over the place. I'm pretty sure it's not dust. I think it's animal stuff, like fur, obviously. But I always feel bad whenever I'm watching my video back. I'm like, is that really necessary for these weird ghost things to be flying all over the place? But anyway, what I really wanted to tell you guys was that this past week was my birthday, and I went on Wednesday. I actually haven't talked to you guys in a while. So Wednesday, I went to see West Side Story in theaters because it was the last day it was going to be in theaters. And let me just say, nobody told me that movie is as sad as it is. I completely forgot how sad that movie is, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but I'm sure everybody already knows, and I'm just a dumbass. And didn't remember how sad it was, but I was bawling my eyes out at the end of the movie. And the end of the movie, if you haven't seen it, I don't want to tell you guys because I don't want to spoil it, but if the end of the movie was just the worst. It was just the worst, honestly. I was hoping for a flash forward, a flash forward so that I could see happiness happen at the end. But it wasn't. It was just very, very sad. And I'm so happy that I went on Wednesday because I was planning on going on my birthday to the movies because Dominic was trying to take off, and I was trying to tell him don't take off on my birthday because I didn't want him to waste a day of his PTO just on my birthday. But he was trying to take off for me because I don't have any friends here, which I posted a whole video on my Buy Me a Coffee about it, and I don't have anybody to hang out with here. So he was trying to obviously be there for me, but I can be there for myself. I honestly have a pretty good time by myself. I have a tendency to enjoy being by myself, honestly, and going and doing things, especially going to the movies by myself. So I was super pumped to be going to West Side Story for my birthday, but then I looked it up and it was out of theaters. So the last day that they were playing it was the day before my birthday. So I was like, fine, it's fate. I need to just go the day before my birthday. Oh my gosh, you guys, somebody's literally wandering out of the woods in front of me right now. What is she doing? She has a leash for her dog, maybe. She's looking for her dog. I don't know if she is. Okay. Yeah, she's got her dog. Okay, that's a little bit more normal, but she is wearing a backpack and she's an older lady. And I just give so much props to these older people that go on little hikes like this. I really struggle to get myself outdoors. I have been doing a really good job lately with my mom. Me and my mom have been getting up early in the morning and going for walks together, and it's actually really nice. I encourage anybody that has pets to still try and get outdoors without your pet sometimes, because I just for my whole ever since I have had Sunday. Oh my gosh, that dog is so freaking cute. It's on the other side though. How is it going to get over to her? It's on the other side of her, of the river. Well, anyway, I encourage people to get out of their house without their dog because I have a tendency to only like go for walks. Oh, he goes right through the river. The dog just walked right through the river. What a little cutie! But anyway, he's going back over. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. But anyway, I encourage you to get out of your house without your dogs once in a while because it actually feels like you're going with, like, you're actually doing it for yourself. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so distracted by this dog right now. But it actually feels like you're actually working out for yourself. Where when I bring Sunday for a walk, I think to myself I'm working out, but at the same time, like, I'm going at her pace, which is, leisurely. She's just trying to stop and smell the roses all the time. And so, like, it's just really nice to go out in the morning with my mom and enjoy a nice, like, little walk, just me and my mom. But anyway, back to what I was telling you guys about the West Side Story of it all. So I was in the theater with these older people who are, like, blowing their nose, and I'm just sitting there by myself crying my eyes out. And it was just like, it was a really sad movie. So I'm so happy that that wasn't on my birthday. Although the reason I wanted to go on my birthday is because AMC, if you're an AMC rewards card member, which I wasn't, I canceled my membership a couple of months ago and then I reinstated it literally the day that I went to the movies this month because they sent me like a notification saying I could pay $1 for my AMC rewards card member, or to be like a rewards card member. If you guys don't know what that is, it's amazing. They should honestly sponsor me at this point. I feel like I talk about it all the time. It's where you can go 3 times a week and you pay $20 a month usually. And you can go three different movies every single week. So I mean, I don't usually use it, which is why I canceled it. But this time I was like, I'm gonna reinstate it because they said sign up for $1. So I paid $1 for this month and I can go to as many movies as I want this month. It's crazy. But anyway, they also send you like a bunch of like different perks and stuff. And one of the perks is if you have your birthday set up on there, they give you a like gift card for your birthday. Or not gift card, it's like a free coupon for a free drink and a free large drink and a free large popcorn. So that's why I was gonna go on my birthday because I was like, okay, like I'll treat myself on my birthday. But another really cool thing that happened on my birthday was, you guys, I'm actually running out of time. I really do need to go get my coffee. So I'll pick this back up after I go get my coffee and then I'll tell you guys what happened on my birthday. But I'm really excited about it. So we'll talk about it then. I'll talk to you in a few, you guys.
Hello, you guys. So let's turn this car off. So anyway, like I was saying, first of all, it's been a little bit now. It's 9:34. So I went and got my coffee. The line actually wasn't that long, but I did end up going to Wendy's before going to get my coffee because Wendy's is having a deal right now. Is this bird okay? There's like a vulture and it looks like its wing is broken and I'll be sad. He's just sitting here, so I feel like he's fine. I think he's just hanging out. But anyway, Wendy's is having a deal right now where they have half off all their breakfast. So you can get anything other than a combo from there. My mom said, at least. So I got a Wendy's breakfast sandwich. If you guys have been here since Vlogmas, you know I love their breakfast sandwiches. They're so good, but honestly not worth like $3.50. I think is how much they are normally, or at least close to that. So I got it for $1.75, which I think is not a bad deal. It comes with like a real egg on it. So it was really, really yummy. And then I went and I got my coffee and I'm super excited about it. I'm actually trying the salted caramel today. So let's see what we think about it. Oh man. That's super yummy, actually. I don't know if I like it better than caramel. It's more of a, like, salted taste, I guess. That's normal. But typically with salted caramel, like, you usually can't tell the difference between regular caramel or salted, at least in my opinion. But I can definitely tell the difference. This definitely has like a hint of salt to it. But it's still very, very good, honestly. But let's get back over into what we the exciting thing that happened on my birthday. So many exciting things honestly happened on my birthday. First of all, I woke up to a new supporter on Buy Me a Coffee, which was super duper exciting. So thank you to Stephanie. And also a thank you to Gigi. I don't think I got a chance to thank you. Thank you guys so much for supporting me over there. It really means so much to me. You don't even know how much it means to me. Honestly, it's so weird. I feel like whenever people message me or join over there, I'm always having like a rough day or a rough moment. So it's always like a good, like it always is like a really big pick me up. Not that I was having a rough day on my birthday, but it was just like really exciting to wake up to that on my birthday. So anyway, as I was saying, on my birthday, that I also received it's so hot, you guys, I'm dying of heat. I also received a coupon from PDQ, which is my favorite chicken place in the area. I know they don't really have PDQs in a lot of areas, but it is so good. The chicken is amazing. So I'll actually put a picture on screen. I'm pretty sure I got a picture of it, of my meal. It wasn't like a good picture or anything. I wasn't trying to be like aesthetic or anything with it, but I think I got a picture of my meal, and oh my gosh, it was so good. And I had a free coupon. That's what I was telling you guys. So they gave me a whole free meal for PDQ on my birthday. So that was awesome. Honestly, like that was so exciting. And like, I know all these places like to do the free things, but a lot of them you have to buy stuff. Like I got an email from Bath and Body Works and they were like, check out your free coupon. So I go in to check out my free coupon. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to get some free stuff from Bath and Body. And it's a $7.50 off coupon, which is good. Like that's a good coupon if I'm spending money at Bath and Body Works, but I'm not planning on spending money at Bath and Body Works. So it's just like, you know, it was a little bit frustrating. But speaking of Bath and Body Works, my mom actually sent this for Dominic's birthday. It's so stinking cute. So she sent him this, and then she sent him like a bunch of little, oh, I guess I only have the one in here, but a bunch of little things to put in it. And it obviously attaches to the vent, but it's cute because it's little Sunday and a little heart. So, or like Sunday paw, you know what I mean. But it's in this car because this is obviously Dominic's car. And she gave me one for my birthday, which is in my car. I need to turn the AC on, you guys. I'm dying. It is way too hot. Or I need to roll a window down, but then if I roll a window down, we're really going to be hanging out with our vulture friend over here. He really is a vulture, and he's just chilling. I feel bad for him because he looks lonely, but I mean, I guess we're both hanging out. I probably look lonely as well to him. I don't think this vulture is well. I think this vulture is unwell because he's doing some weird little thing with his legs, and I don't know if maybe one of his legs is broken. I feel the responsibility to stay here and make sure he's okay, but at the same time, I don't know. What would I do if he's not, honestly? One time when I lived in Florida, you guys, I have to tell you the story, but I have to tell you it fast because apparently my phone's dying now. When I lived in Florida, my best friend Sarah in Florida lived in the same apartment complex as us. If you guys have seen my Florida vlogs, you already know I've shown you both of our apartments. And one time I had to go to work and there was a vulture outside of our apartments. It was like in the wooded area, and I texted her and it had like a broken leg or whatever. And I didn't know it was a vulture. I was young. I thought it was a turkey. And so I texted her and I was like, hey, like there's a wild turkey and it's got a broken leg. Like, is there anything you can do? Like, can you please try and figure this out? Because I don't want to just leave the turkey there, but I have to go to work. And so she ended it was so crazy. She ended up calling like the our apartment complex people, whatever they're called, our community service people, or what, I forget what they're called. And she ended up asking them to come and like look at the turkey basically. So they ended up calling animal control and like they got it all figured out. I don't really know what they did because really nobody cares about wildlife the way Sarah and I care about wildlife. That was another incident that happened when I was in Florida. We saw some ducks. You guys, you're gonna think this is crazy, but we saw some ducks at this pond when she was visiting me like years later, and they were fighting. So they were like fighting over top of this other duck, and this one duck was like I think I have like a picture of it or something. something I can put on screen for you guys. But they were fighting over top of this duck who, like, I think his leg was broken again or something like that. And so Sarah and I were like, we can't just leave. Like, it looks like this duck is really struggling. And so we ended up calling animal control and having animal control come. And animal control was so mad at us. They were like, they were mean, actually. They basically told us we wasted their time because there's nothing they can do about these two ducks fighting. They actually laughed in our faces. It was so sad. But I mean, I guess you can't save everybody, but animal control is supposed to care about these types of things. And so that was a really annoying moment. I'll put it on screen for you guys so you can see. I'm pretty sure I like Instagrammed about it or something because we were mad. We were really, really mad. But I gotta get going. There's a lot going on, commotion out here. My vulture is still sitting here. I'll put a video on screen for you guys. But he looks like, oh wait, what is he doing? He is just being a crazy man. He looks like he's gonna like hatch an egg or something, and possibly he will. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go home, and I will talk to you guys when I get home. Hello, you guys. So it is later on now. I'm actually plugging my phone in, and it is so hot in my apartment, but that is just because I had to shut my windows because I struggle vlogging while my windows are open. This is a new thing that I'm doing where I'm opening my windows because I like having that extra like nice breeze come in, and then also it makes my apartment smell so good, we noticed. And I think it like our apartment, not that our apartment always smells bad, but we've just never really aired our apartment out. So like now that we've opened the windows a couple of days, like our apartment smells amazing because like we're actually airing our apartment out. But we've never really thought to, not even that we haven't thought to, because I always think about opening my windows, but our shades on our windows fall off really easy. Or what are those things called? Screens. Our screens on our windows fall off super easy. And one time I opened my window in my office and Blossom was sitting up on the windowsill and she knocked the screen off of the window, and she almost fell out of our window. So now, ever since then, I've been afraid to open our windows. So I found like the specific windows I can open. I can't open every window in our apartment, but there are a few that I can open. I wanted to show you guys everything that Dominic got me. So he got me, I'll actually just turn you guys around to show you what he got for my birthday. So he got me some flowers, and he actually cut the stems for me, which was new. I feel like he must have seen a post. I saw a post a while back saying that, like, if you give your girl flowers and don't cut the stems for them, you're giving them a chore. And I don't know if he saw that or something, because he's never cut the stems for me. But, I mean, I don't mind when he doesn't cut the stems, but they are super duper pretty, and I was, not gonna lie, I was excited he was cutting the stems and putting them in the vase, because that is the worst thing to have to do. But, then he also got me this little glove, you guys. So, this has a story behind it. Every time we go past our, little park when we walk Sunday, I always say, oh man, I wish that we could play catch. And so he was trying to get me an adult glove, but this was the only glove he could find. So he said everywhere was sold out, so we're going to have to order some on Amazon or something. But I still think it's kind of cute. I mean, he says he's going to return it, but he didn't have to get me any gift. I told him, he said we weren't doing gifts is what really happened. And now he got me gifts, so now I'm the one that didn't get him gifts. How horrible is that? But then he also got me a cute little book that says My Cuddle Bug, which originally on first glance I was like, this is for a mother and her daughter. But then as I read through it, it was very, accurate for us, I felt, as well. So it was super duper cute, honestly. I was so impressed by, like, him picking out these gifts. I just thought it was so, so sweet. So, anyway, he did a super good job this year on my gifts, I felt, and, like, it just goes to show, like, you don't have to spend $1 million to make a birthday good. And same goes for his birthday. Oh, I have to plug this in again, you guys. My phone, it just really be dying a lot lately. If any of you guys have iPhones, are you having this issue? Because I feel like my phone is dying constantly. I had to unplug it so that I could record, like, and show you guys all the gifts he gave me, but it's just dead again. I mean, I woke up this morning at 6:30 and it's already dead, and it's only like 11 in the morning still. So what the hell is that all about? I just am wondering. anyway, goes to show you don't need $1 million to make someone's birthday special. Oh, and then also, the last thing I forgot to tell you guys was the most special part of the night. I didn't even tell you about the whole night, actually. He ended up making me a chicken meal that, like, he made when we first met. He used to make it all the time for me. And so that was really special. He brought me home some cupcakes, which was hilarious because we got in a huge fight. It wasn't really it was honestly a big fight for us because we don't fight very often. Not that we don't fight very often, because I don't want to make it seem like unrealistic or anything, but when we do fight, it's usually over like small things that it's important to fight over. You know what I'm saying? Or else you're like, you're holding it all in. We really don't hold stuff in, and it doesn't really usually become a big fight, because that's when the fights get big, is when you hold things in for too long. So we just address things right away. So we were in a little bit of a tizzy last week because for his birthday, his boss brought him cupcakes to work, and he brought all the cupcakes home for us to share. So sweet. We shared the cupcakes 2 days in a row, and then 2 more days go by, and he like didn't want cupcakes, and I was just thinking about this last cupcake that was in there, because I knew there was still one cupcake in there. And I asked him, I'm like, hey, like, are you ever gonna eat that cupcake? Because I really would like that cupcake. And he goes, I threw it out a couple days ago. I was like, you threw out that cupcake? So it became like a whole thing. It wasn't less about the cupcake. I had to explain this to him. It's less about the cupcake and more about the principle of, you didn't think of me before throwing the cupcake out. Because you know I would want that cupcake. So it was a whole thing, but he brought me cupcakes for my birthday, and he was like, I hope this makes up for me throwing out my cupcakes. Because really, those cupcakes were his cupcakes, and he was sharing them with me. But you want that person, especially if you love cupcakes, to think before they throw your cupcakes out. Or it wasn't even my cupcake. You know what I mean? In a relationship, you want to know that that person thought of you, knowing that you like cupcakes, and didn't just throw the cupcake out. Like, why are you just throwing out food, too? I do not like when he does that. But anyway, so he brought me home cupcakes, but the sweetest thing, that's what I was getting at. The sweetest thing that he did for my birthday was he bought, it's actually so funny. He bought the movie Paddington Bear. And he put it in because I know that I always say, like, Paddington Bear, like, whenever I see Paddington Bear, I always, like, yell out, oh, Paddington Bear, because, I don't know, it's cute. He's a cute little bear. And so Dominic thinks it's, like, my favorite movie, apparently. So he puts it on, and I'm like, is this Paddington Bear? And he's like, yeah. And then, like, I think he could tell by my facial expression that I was so confused, because it's not like I'm like, Paddington Bear, you know? But he goes, you don't even like this movie, do you? I was like, oh no, I actually do really. The movie is really cute. I'm just shocked that Paddington Bear is what came to mind when you thought of my birthday. And he's like, oh, well, you talk about it all the time. And I'm like, that's actually so thoughtful. Honestly, sweetest thing ever. So we ended up watching it, and you guys, low key, Paddington is like the real MVP. It was such a cute movie. And I want to watch the next one tonight, honestly, because there's Paddington 2, which I've never seen. But it was so cute, and like, honestly, just him thinking about this stuff, like him buying me this book, he is clearly listening, because all the other years, like, he usually tries to do something big, and like, I just am not like a big kind of girl. Like, I like little, like, thoughtful. So anyway, it was just very sweet, and the whole entire day was extremely thoughtful, and I was just so happy. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you liked it, please remember to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next one.